Hello everybody and welcome back to GameRant.com. I'm Anthony, Taormina, editor-in-chief of the website. It's mailbag time. Alright, so we've got a nice juicy package from our friends at Hasbro. They've sent us Hasbro, you know, the toy manufacturer, the global conglomerate, all things, your childhood, your adulthood, all that fun stuff. They've sent us a fun package that has, I believe, some Star Wars related things. There was a few really cool toys collectibles revealed as part of Star Wars Celebration earlier in April. Now those items are becoming available and we are going to get some hands-on time with them. We'll show them off. This is not everything you can pick up that was revealed at Star Wars Celebration. It's a small sampling of that. We may have other items to show in the future, but this is what we're going to be checking out. I'm going to open it up. We'll see what we got. I'm going to show it off to you. I think there's at least one thing in here that I think is going to be super fun. All right, you guys ready? All right, we've got a few things in here. We've got one. We've got two. We've got a three. And we've got a mystery box, which we'll save the mystery box for last. So we've got three different Black Series figures here. Obviously, you got two from your classic trilogy, Chewbacca, Han Solo, and then you've got from Star Wars, Jedi Survivor, and Fallen Order, or I guess other way around, but this one in particular is from Jedi Survivor, Night Sister Merrin. So we'll jump into Night Sister Merrin first, because obviously the video game connection. So this is part of their Black Series, which are kind of the amazing collectibles. You've got a whole spiel there. I'll let you pause it. I would normally read it, but we'd be here for a few minutes and I think you'd be saying, Anthony, just open the figure. But there you go. And then got the Gaming Greats sticker there. Do they have stickers? They do not. All right, let's open it up. See what Night Sister Merrin looks like up close. Got a few accessories as well. Night Sister Merrin, quite amazing. There's a really amazing sequence in Jedi Survivor. If you haven't played Jedi Survivor, highly recommend. Play Fallen Order, then play Jedi Survivor. You see a lot of people cosplaying as Night Sister Merrin. Comic-Con is coming up. I'm sure there'll be at least one Night Sister Merrin that will look a little like this. Here's the Black Series figure. So, got ankle pivot points. We got knee pivot points. Swivel at the hips. Slight bend at the elbow. Pivot at the shoulders. And then some of the pieces are a little free-flowing. Feel like fabric a little bit. Little holster on the side. Got like the little details in her hands and on her belt. Obviously, are they tattoos or scars? I can't remember. I don't know if I know for sure. On her face, some boots. Got a little carrying case there on the back. The jacket does come apart a little bit. Amazing. I mean, this is a fantastic figure. Amazing. And then you also get a little energy thing. I'm not quite sure how you would use this energy. There's a little hole in the middle. I'm not 100%. Like, would you put your? Well, I guess put her hand, and she's blasting. There you go. And then also, if you want to be a little more traditional, you've got a spear there. A little bit of texture detail there. And then a little tiny knife. So there's the handle. And then the blade. So you can pop more accessories, I assume, in her other hand. So you can give her, she's dual wielding. Whatever you so choose as far as her accessories. So that's Night Sister Marin of the Black Series figures. Now we've got Han Solo, Black Series. We've got another lengthy recap. Feel free to pause and read if you want. So there we have Han Solo with his classic vest and a white collar t-shirt. A little promiscuous there. And then you've got, looks like a little thermal grenade there on that side. You've got a holster, which he does come with his signature blaster for his kind of hip. And then you got the classic, I mean, it's Han Solo, classic. The coiffed hair. The likeness is pretty solid for Harrison Ford. Lots of detail in his vest. And then he does his hands set up to hold the blaster, but I think it will be more fun to... So there's the classic, iconic Han Solo blaster, and I assume you can fit it here in his little holster. Yeah, so you can pop it into the holster. There's also a little notch to keep it secured. So if you were to, shake him around, it'll stay there. But you could also keep it in his hand. You could reenact your Han Solo shot first, Han Solo shot second Greedo situation if you want to. I mean, these are both fantastic figures. So pivot points at the ankles, a little bit twisting of the boots here, and then also a little bit of movement on the knees. Pivots at the hips, bends at the elbow, but just slightly. Moves at the shoulders, and then his hands turn as well. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that, like the veins on his hands. So well done. It's a great figure. It's a great figure. Now, Chewbacca. A little bit about Chewbacca, in case you don't know. I'm wrestling in my mind, in the back of my mind, whether or not to do a Chewbacca impression, like to do the... well, I just did it, so it happened. But, you want to, but then you think, people are going to think it's dumb. But everybody has a Chewbacca, right? Oh, Chewie is looking... I mean, he's like... He comes to the bottom. I mean, this is fabulous. The ombre, all the texture in like his fur, his little bandolero pouch that he wears. Let's get that hand out of the way. He got his little pouch there. And I mean, it just, like there's little like curly cues and the hair going like extending past his knuckles of his hands. I love it. And then like little toes. So he comes with kind of a, there's a word, but it escapes me, the little thing that you would trip somebody up with. Anthony, you were way wrong. It's part of his crossbow. It looked like it, right? So you can, there's also a little sash, you can put it over him. His hands are also set up to hold it, but you could presumably put it over if you wanted to, but I mean, both him and Han, they get their iconic weapons. So that's Chewbacca from the Black Series as well. And then finally, we got something in the box. I think I know what's in here, but I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, it is what I thought. So we got a little double set of, well, I guess it's a triple set of Cal Kestis, Turgle, and Scuba Steve from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Doesn't he also appear in Jedi Survivor? Yeah. It says on the back Fallen Order, but also Jedi Survivor. But from Jedi Survivor. So Scuba Steve is like your collectible man. Turgle star of the show. But the best part is you get 2 different Cal Kestises. So you get Cal, there's BD1. So you get more than, you're getting 4 figures. You're getting a BD1, you're getting Turgle, you're getting Scuba Steve, and Cal. But as I was saying, the best part is you get, you know, normal Cal Kestis face, but you also get the mullet and like handlebar mustache face version of Cal Kestis. Because in Jedi Survivor, you can customize your Cal in a lot of different ways. The first game, it was all about the poncho. You can do so much more, and you can make him look as goofy or as cool as you want. And I think a lot of people, present company included, were big fans of rocking the mullet for sure. So you get quite a few things. You also get different iterations of Cal's lightsaber. There were different forms in the game, so you could have the dual bladed a la Darth Maul. You could have the cross guard one, kind of like Kylo Ren. You could have the longer one, the shorter one, and it also comes with blades as well. We'll take everything out and show it off. Let's start. I mean, I want to start off with Turgle, but we've got to show off the Cal. I also didn't mention there's a blaster, but I will show you the blaster because in Jedi Survivor, they up the ante of stances to include even a blaster stance. So here's Cal. Well kept hair. He does have a holster there, so you can put the blaster in there. I think. Yeah, it looks like you can. And then he's got a similar vest to Han Solo. Has a little wrist guard there. Some good detail in the pants and the boots. Decent likeness to Cameron Monaghan. And then, of course, we are going to immediately swap the head for mullet handlebar mustache. So let's do that because that is, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know some people will be like, oh, I want to keep them traditional or I want them to look, you know, quote unquote cool, but who isn't putting this head on immediately like me? Because you gotta. And then, so you do get a BD1. He's got movable legs. Also like a joint there, kind of like the backwards knee. You could also customize your BD1 in the game, but this is more of like the traditional look for BD1 with the blue and the white. And then, so we'll show off the different Cal accessories. So there is a blaster for blaster stance. And just to confirm, you can put it in his holster. And then you get, I'll show them to you in the packaging. You get 3 different hilts. So a smaller one, a longer one, the cross guard, the dual, and then 2 blades. So you can definitely live out your Darth Maul fantasy should you choose. I mean, they were all really fun. I was kind of a traditionalist when I played. I did enjoy testing them all out, but I did like doing like kind of the basic lightsaber. But for funsies, we'll do the cross guard because it was new, and then we'll do the short one. So here's your cross guard hilt. The blades are just like a translucent white. Pop it in there, and then you get the lightsaber. And then we can do the same we'll do the short one. You've got the shorter lightsaber hilt. So he is set up for like blaster stance, but also has that grip for the lightsaber. You can, in the game, dual wield, not just like double bladed, but like dual wield. So you also get Scuba Steve, which is, you know, the Big Daddy reference, but his little breathing apparatus does come off. So there's Scuba Steve in all of his glory. Nice blue diving suit, but then you can pop it on so he can breathe. arguably, I mean, there's so many cool things to this set that you can't just say like this is the best part, but I might say Turgle is the best part. I mean, Turgle, he's the real star of Jedi Survivor. Got like fun texture. Look at his mouth. And then his toes are so fun as well. And then he comes with a blaster and he does have a holster there. But I mean, for a 4-in-1, they sure like give you getting BD1, Scuba Steve, Turgle, and the mullet mustache combo. Come on. You can put his blaster. Oh, I guess I didn't show it to you. Hold on. Here's Turgle's blaster. And then you can pop it into his holster. And then you've got your whole troop there. All right, so there we have it. The set of Star Wars Black Series figures from Hasbro. There are other ones that either are connected to film properties, video game stuff. We may be able to look at those in the future. There's one that I've had my eye on, Dash Rendar, Shadows of the Empire, one of my favorite games, period, let alone Star Wars video games. But Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor are right up there, so I'm excited to have these in my collection. So got your Chewbacca, your Han Solo, and your Night Sister Marin. Those are individual Black Series with their accessories, and then the set that includes Cal Kestis, Turgle, Scuba Steve, and BD1. He doesn't get enough love. He's not listed on the box, but you get a BD1 as well as additional lightsaber hilt combinations, a basic head as well, some blasters, lots of fun stuff. Very cool. Thank you so much to Hasbro for sending us this bounty of items and letting us feature it in today's Game Rant Mailbag. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I've been Anthony Taormina. Have a great rest of your day.